Hey everybody, welcome back to MattBreaksWax. We're in the front seat of the F-150 for another edition of driver's seat box breaks. This one could be a little difficult. As you can see, we're doing most of top stadium clubs, so we might have some bricks, but it's hockey. All right, I've got 4 boxes of Series 1 from 1993 and 1 box that has a couple of packs missing. We're still going to break it. From Series 2, 1993. I'm looking at these. These have the possibility, I guess, of having the first day issue cards. Those are probably the most valuable out of here. Obviously, the Gretzky being the top one, but there's, other guys we could be looking for. Lindros. I think it's Fedorov. There's quite a few big names that I remember, but I just wanted this because I remember playing like NHL 94, NHL 96 on like my Sega Genesis, and that's about as into hockey as I got. I could see the occasional game on ESPN when we had cable. Was not a huge fan of hockey, but here we are. Price was right on these. They have been taped up. I talked to the guy. He's in the hobby. He's a hobby guy, so I don't know if these have been picked over. I mean, it's possible. The top isn't even broken, so I know they weren't like displayed at a store. But we could have had these boxes searched, and who knows? But the price was right either way. And then he got a whole bunch of other stuff. So hang on one second. I'll get you a glimpse into that. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff over there. And I picked up a couple of the Allen & Ginter 2024 from a local shop while I was over there in that town. It's a little ways away from me, about an hour away. But there's a ton of stuff in here from like 85, 86 all the way up through the 2000s. So pretty excited about that. Let's get back over to the break. All right, so yeah, after we made our deal, I guess these ended up being like $10 a box, which is not bad at all. Take the top 2 off. Everybody knows the rules. Now, because these were taped up, I wasn't really able to check if these were bricked. It doesn't feel that bad, so let's just hope for the best. Here we go. I'll need the assist to get them open, but let's see what we got. Doesn't seem that bad. All right, here we go. Ed Courtney, Gary Roberts from the Flames. All right, Kevin Hatcher. Paul Ranheim. Okay. Not familiar with him. These are all going to be flipped around as well. Jeff Bukaboom. I remember that. Definitely remember that name. Okay. Info card for Stadium Club. We don't really need that. All right. Darren Shannon. Darren Shannon. I do remember that name. Let's see. Sylvain Cote. I remember that. Obviously, local guy here for the Caps. Yuri Slager. Let's see here. Sean McAhern. I'm not sure. Rob Goudreau, yeah, for the Sharks. Joe Juneau, I do remember his name for sure. That's a decent car. I'll put that one to the side over here. Cam Neely. That's 2 decent cards in a row. Glenn Wesley, he was okay as well. Not up there with the other two, but Mike Keene, I do remember that name. All right, let me pause while I get this situated, and I'll get pack 2 out here. All right, so I'm excited because these don't appear to be bricked, which is great. You never know when you're getting into Stadium Club with those photo quality finishes. They do stick together over time. I really hope we get a first day issue card. That's kind of the whole reason I went after these packs, but we'll see. All right, pack number 2. See an Iserman, a Fedorov. I don't know when Bure came on the scene. He might have been on by 93. I'd have to go back and do the research. I don't know hockey dates that much. All right. Oh my gosh, these might be a little bricked. I'm gonna try to freshen them up a little bit. We'll see what we can do. All right, Yakoslav Butsayev. I'm hoping I'm butchering that not too badly. Hey, Ken Sutton, good American name or Canadian name. Darius Kasparidis, I think is how this. Yep. Kelly Miller. Let's check out the front of that one. I think it feels a little stuck. Oh man, oh man. Here we go. Kelly Miller from the Caps. Martin Rusinski. Oh, there's a name I know. Goalies are easy to remember. I do remember those. Dominic Hasek. Very nice. I'm going to put him up because I do know his name. Clancy Trophy winner. I don't know what the Clancy Trophy is. Dave Pullen. I'm sure it'll tell me on the back. Let's take a look at that. Nope. Humanitarian contributions. Okay, there we go. Well, that's not an exciting trophy. Hockey has a million trophies. All right. John Van Beesbrook. I do remember that name. All right. Bill Ranford. This is the info card for the Stadium Club, just so you see what I'm tossing away here. So, Series 1 contains some of the Florida Panthers. Series 2 will contain additional cards of the Panthers as well as the Mighty Ducks. That's kind of cool. Ed Courtney again. Andre Rassicoat. I hope I said that correctly. Probably not. Kirk McLean. Marty McSorley. Oh, man. Kind of the sidekick for Gretzky for a lot of years. You know, probably living in the shadow of Gretzky, but he's a good player in his own right. František Musel. All right, well, we got like 3 or 4 cards that are worth taking a look at, you know, for my own collection. Interested. So, yeah, got a couple more boxes of these coming. Please be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss them. And thanks for checking us out. The driver's seat box breaks. We do these in the car, or in the truck. We're in the F-150. We are trying to recreate some of that magic of grabbing packs as kids from the store, but we're grabbing boxes from Facebook Marketplace. But, you know, popping those 2 packs right in the truck and hoping to recapture some of that same great nostalgia. All right, everybody, have a great one. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes. Please be sure to share. Have a good one.